Hey guys, what up? It's Moonlight Lotus here. How are you all doing today? And today I'm talking about a game called GreedFall. Now, I have the trailer for you. I will show you in just a second. And then after the trailer, I have some information that I gathered from the forums and watching their interviews to give to you. So let's hop into the trailer real fast and get that going. Display capture. There we go. Watch the teaser. It looks really great, like amazing.
Peggy 16.
Peggy 16. Hopefully this music is not copyright claimed. I swear it's a trap right there. Like we went by that self some sort of trap. Trigger. But she hitting it though, like she's gone. I don't know how this dude caught up. I see it this way. If you run in like that, at his speed, he shouldn't catch up to you. Man with gun, never go into clearing, ever. It's always a bad idea. When I first seen that, I swear to God, I'm like, is that a moose? No, it's a mystical moose. GreedFall by Peggy 18. But yeah, that is the GreedFall trailer. Let's hop back over here. Boom, there we go. That is the GreedFall trailer. And the game looks great. No, the trailer looks great. I've learned after Watch Dogs, you can't always trust the trailers. You can't. But the game does look great. And what you see in his hand, that was, I'm assuming that's going to be the model for the pistol and for the musket rifle, as they said in the forums. And the pistol, I don't know. When he pulled it out, it looked kind of clunky. Like the receiver looked really big. Looked kind of like a rifle receiver, but with a pistol handle. It's kind of odd. But that's the more of a peeve thing. We haven't really seen the rifle yet, so I can't cast full judgment there. But what I can do though, I can give you guys a ton of information on the game that we have. Now, the game is a historical fantasy game, so think like the redcoats are coming. The redcoats are coming, like, you know, the British and their hats and their naval force. Think that, but then give it a little fantasy twist to it, like a dryad nature type feel. And from what I heard in the interview, the story is basically there's a disease going around, and the five factions are doing their best to. Sorry, pal. The five factions are doing their best to find a cure, but they're all failing. And then they find an island, and then they go to the island, hoping, oh, maybe there's something there, a new place to look, like, you know, like, oh, we haven't checked there yet, so let's go over there. And they start settling over there, and they're kind of being, they're either being seen as invaders or they're acting like an invader, and they're noticing that the natives there are not getting sick. So they're assuming, like, all right, due to their magic, because as you've seen the lady, she summoned like a moose, or she triggered a moose. She didn't trigger the moose, so I'll explain a little further. But the moose appeared and it saved her life, and it is clearly made by nature, parts, trees, leaves being put together, and it started fighting the guy. So there is that. So they're basically going to find a cure, and there's going to be a political aspect to the game, because there's definitely tension between the colonists / invaders and the native people already there on the island, who clearly have some sort of nature magical properties. So I think a very dryad feel. Now in GreedFall, you can play as a man or a woman with some basic facial customization options such as skin color, hairs, facial hairs. So basically think Shepard from Mass Effect. Yeah, think that. Like, you really couldn't change much about Shepard because it was already pre-written, but at the same time, you know, it was there. It was customizable. And the game was good. That game, Mass Effect, was definitely good. So if it's anything like that, I'd appreciate that. Now, the main character is a merchant, prince, or princess, because you can depend on what gender you pick. And the main character is defined in the universe, age, surname, title, background, story. Just like I said, just like Shepard. Now, hopefully, there are choices where I can like choose like my background story. Like, yeah, I'm a merchant prince or princess, but I want to choose like, is my merchant family a shiesty merchant family, or are we like a good, honorable merchant family like that? You know, stuff like that really helps flesh out a story and kind of understand certain things you do or certain reasons some people feel certain ways about you. Now, there are 5 factions in the game: religious, the scientists, the mercenaries, the navigators, and the merchants. So, only one that kind of confused me were the navigators. I assume they're like sailors and shit. Like, that's the only way I can see them. Like, instead of saying sailors, navigators. And by the way, navigators, just the word navigators alone is a very steampunky feel. But it's not going to be steampunky at all. I can tell that because it's historical fantasy. Now, the game will have a crafting system for weapons and armors and equipments. So that I am hoping to see, and I'm kind of hype about it. I want to see how well fleshed out it is. Are we talking like you can enhance your weapon and make it shoot faster, but you don't see anything, or you can change the colors of stuff and like add on like scopes and stuff? Like, can you imagine a scope back then? There's a little piece of glass with like a wood, little scopey looking look to it. I can see it. No, hook up your gun hook up your rifle. Now, speaking of guns and rifles and magic, there will be magic in the game, but it won't be the type of magic, the nature magic that the natives have, but it will be magic in the game. And they did talk about having 100 skills to choose from and to pick any time. But the question then becomes, is the skill tree, or just like, well, maybe it's not even a skill tree. Maybe will the 100 skills that they're claiming to have, will they be skill sinks, or will each skill actually have a level of meaning and really help define your character? Because in skill trees or in games with skills in general, there are skill sinks where like every point you put in adds a certain percentage, and then there are skills that actually add a new layer or a new way you play your character. So seeing how that comes out will definitely help me decide, will I be playing this game a lot, or will it be a one-time playthrough ordeal? Now back to the moose guy we've seen, the magical creature on the island. There are like island spirits that will like defend the bad boy. So when his neighbors are in trouble, the island's like, hold on, there's a disturbance in the force, and then Moose Man or whatever will appear, as said by the developer. So that does sound pretty awesome to me. Now there will be relationships in the game, and there will be that one smexy scene, or at least a romance scene of some sort. You will also be able to develop your relationship with your 5 companions, and if you are close enough to some of them, you will be able to have a romance with them, which will of course include gay and lesbian romance. So don't worry, you guys will be represented equally, because representation is beautiful. So yeah, that is all the information I have about GreedFall. It's supposed to be coming out in 2008 now. That's 2008. Yeah, it came out in the past, man. You guys totally missed it. No, it comes out in 2017. Now, once wrong. 2018. I have my notes. I don't know why I'm not reading them right. 2018, and I don't know what quarter it's going to be in. I'm hoping, because like I just want the game to come out, that it comes in like the early quarter of 2018. But then again, take your time, make it right, and I'll enjoy it and play it. I'll rack in the hours in it. It does look a good game, and the fact that you can at least make your character somewhat, I will enjoy. There's magic in it. I'm liking it. It looks very beautiful. I like the art style as you've seen in the trailer. So there's that too. So, boom! Good game in the making here. It'll be on my list of things I'll be playing on the channel if and when it does come out. I like it. So be on the lookout for that. Any other game trailers or like console-like trailers you want me to check out, give a look-see, let me know in the comments below. I'm always looking for cool ideas to do. Moonlight Lotus here, over and out.
It's the Moonlight Lotus Show. Subscribe below. Leave a comment if you enjoyed. The show is coming to a close. It's the Moonlight Lotus Show.